Hi guys, it's Bex. I'm back with another video. As you can tell by the title, it's going to be about my bullet journal and sort of what I've done for each page and my inspiration for that. But first I just want to say a massive thank you for the support I got in my last video, the trying out everything £5.com haul. It wasn't even a planned video, I kind of just put it together, and to get sort of over 200 views in the time it's been up is amazing. I've gained a couple new subscribers because of it, so it would be great if you guys do enjoy my content. If you would like to leave a like and subscribe. If there's anything again that you would like me to improve on, let me know down in the comments. I have just bought a really cheap little microphone which should hopefully improve my sound quality. It's just going to be a little one just until I can afford a sort of better quality one. But yeah, always looking to improve, so if you guys can let me know anything else that you guys know I could do, or any video ideas, then that'll be brilliant. So my bullet journal, it does start in February because I only found out bullet journals were a thing halfway through January. I saw it on Pinterest, I thought it was a great idea, it's something I want to get involved in. And then I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to start late. But the thing is with bullet journals is where everything's personalised to you and you do everything. You can pick up at any point of the year, which I found great. So I've started it all at the start of February, hoping to carry it on through the rest of the year and sort of see where it takes me. So for those of you that don't know, a bullet journal is sort of like a personal tracker. So you can put whatever you want on any page. You sort of draw it all out yourself. It gives you a time to be creative. You can put like your habit trackers, a spending goal, or literally anything you want. And yeah, I started mine off just because I was a bit like, I'd like to sort of get a bit more control on my life, because I tend to sort of slack where I can, and I don't like being able to do that. There's a couple of things I want to improve, like I want to be able to wake up early in the mornings, like be a morning person. I want to save the money that I have spare and this sort of thing. So it's just brilliant to be able to have all that in one place, so I know what I'm doing about it all. But I'll take a flick through, I'll show you each page. Hopefully it can give you some inspiration for those who want to start one. So the front of my bullet journal is really plain. I don't like it, but I'm going to try and get some things to sort of cover it up. I might just get some wrapping paper or something to put around it. Another thing I would advise is get one with dotted paper. I didn't realise this until I'd already got a lot of the way in and I didn't want to restart, but like the dotted pages that are actually made for bullet journals are so much easier to use than trying to do it all out lined. So we start off with my little index page. It needs a lot of filling in. I think there's like another 50 pages after this. But like I said, I get very lazy with things. But yeah, so then the other side, it's my sleep log for each month. This layout, I think I got off Pinterest. Like, not all these ideas are my own. I'm not as artistic as some people are. So, yeah, so it's sort of each day, and then I can just highlight sort of how many hours I slept, and it can just let me know sort of what my pattern's like. I do have a bit of trouble sleeping. So then there's one of those for each month. So the next page is all my 30-day challenges, like fitness challenges. So currently I'm working on the abs one. I'm only a few days in and I actually need to do mine today. And then I've got squats, and then I have another 2 that I need to fill in for the next 2 months. So that's just keeping up with my fitness. After that, I have my monthly payments page, so what goes out each month, so I can keep an eye on sort of my spending. And then I have my saving goal. So each month I've sort of told myself that I'm going to put £50 aside, and then I'm just going to fill that up if I keep up with it, which I hopefully should do. I'm usually quite good with that. I've then got my when did I last, which I actually have been forgetting to keep up with. So it's sort of things like when did I, like long-term things, so clean my car, so I know that that's done regularly, sort of visit the hairdresser, like just it's sort of things that you need to do every few months rather than every day. So just keep an eye on that. My mum literally called to let me know that there is snow coming in, which is odd for our part of the country because I'm in Wiltshire, so it doesn't snow here that often. But yeah, as I was saying, this next page is my shopping list. This is sort of long-term goals. So I have a TV, which I managed to get one the other day, and then it's like a new car, get some new camera equipment and that sort of stuff. So they are all quite expensive things. So it's not going to be able to get done straight away. Next is one of my most favourite pages. This is my habit tracker. This is probably the most like common thing you'll find in a bullet journal. So it has each thing that I want to try and get into habit of doing each day. So waking up at 7:30, and then once it's done, you sort of like fill in the box. A couple others I have is getting to college on time, because I'm really bad at that. Keeping my room clean, doing my daily exercises, sort of making my bed every day, that sort of thing. So that's that one. And then I have, again, one of them for each month. And the next page I have is things to do. So this is quite a boring one. It's just a little tick list. It's just little things I have to get done. So get a new job I managed to do. Booking my tattoo I've got. Getting my nails done. Get my hair cut. Because I always forget to. Next one is a future log. So this is similar to a little calendar. In here. So this one I have all my small dates and big dates, anything that I can't make plans for that day, because I am terrible at either double booking myself or completely forgetting I made plans, and I'll be in bed and someone will ring me up and they'll be like, "You're meant to be here like half an hour ago, what are you doing?" So this helps me keep track. So on here I have things like when I had a meal with my dad, I have to go like help dog sit in a couple of weeks, and then I also have things like my 18th birthday and like when I'm going to Ireland and stuff like that. So that's 2 days of that for each month. This is a what to do when I'm bored page, because the amount of times I go downstairs and just complain I'm bored and I can't find anything to stop me being bored. So this, I can pick a random thing off here, so sort of be like film a video or spend time with family or organise my Pinterest boards, that sort of thing. Another thing I really annoyed me about this is I wrote this all out in pen, and I think one of the things still frustrates me. Here, I was meant to write get a healthy snack, and I've written get a healthy snake because it was late and I didn't know what I was doing, and I was writing quite fast. So now, every time I'm bored, I'm going to go get a pet snake. My next page, I've seen this a lot of times on Pinterest. That's where I kind of got the idea from. So it's just Netflix page, so I can keep up with all the series I'm watching or want to watch, sort of know where I'm up to if a new one comes out. So currently have like Stranger Things, Riverdale, the big shows that are kind of on there. After that we have events, which is similar to the future log. It's a bit smaller. It's all on on a 2-page spread. So this has the sort of bigger things, so things I've had to take time off work for, or I've had to like plan in advance. So I have my tattoo on the 12th of April when I go away to Egypt in June. I have my birthday trip to Ireland, Foreverland, Reading Festival. So I have quite a busy year planned so far. I'm hoping to get a lot more in, because last year I was working all through summer, so I didn't get actually to have a lot of time going out, and I'd like to fit that all in this year. So this next page it's called And So the Adventure Begins. It's just places I'd like to travel to. It might be somewhere small, say if I see somewhere sort of down the road that looks really cool and I just want to be able to go there someday, I'll put that on here. Or at the moment it's got the Philippines, Machu Picchu, me and my sister want to go to, and Fiji I'd love to go to. This next page looks a little bit rough because of all the tape. So this is my social media logins, because I'm also terrible at forgetting them. I've had to just cover up the ones I have filled in so far, just because otherwise you guys would be able to control everything. So yeah, that's just there. Next I have this one. I didn't see this done anywhere else. I'm pretty sure I had a little bit of inspiration of someone did a similar thing, and it was like, who am I, throughout the year. However, I've done it sort of, I'm going to have this list, which is start of the year, and this list, which is going to be end of the year, so start of 2019. And it's, so at the moment I have like which job I'm in, which is McDonald's, what car I drive, a Corsa, like my relationship status, all that sort of thing. And then at the end of the year, I'm going to see how much I've changed and what like I've improved on. So already I have a new job, so that's an improvement. I earn more money an hour from this new job, so that's an improvement. So yeah, I think it'd be great to look back and see how I've like, I don't want to say evolved because I'm not KSI, how I've changed over the year. And yeah, see if I got better or worse, really. So the next page is about YouTube. So these are all my video ideas, which obviously if you guys have more plans for me, leave them down in the comments below, and I'll genuinely take that on board. I'll do my best to try and do as many of these videos as I can. A couple on here I have is like a Q&A. Obviously this video was on there. I have a Glossy Box monthly, which I'm hoping to bring out as my next video, as I'm already subscribed to that. I think some people might be interested in what you get. A couple other things like making an intro and stuff. My next one is the equipment list that I'd like to get for all my YouTube videos over time. So it's like an editing software, a vlog camera, so I can do my holidays and stuff like that. Because if I have a lot of things planned, I'd like to be able to share that with you guys. If that's something you're interested in, definitely let me know if it is or if it isn't. And I'll see what I can do about making it happen. So my next page, a little bit self-righteous, I think that's the word I'm thinking of, but it's just a little Instagram tracker. So it's got how many times I post each month, the number of followers each month, average likes per photo and average comments per photo. This was just as a sort of boosting my social media platform. So these figures here were actually from my now private account. I brought out a new account in February, so that'll be filled out at the end of this month. I will leave a link to it in the description below, and if you would like to go give it a follow, you will know about my upcoming videos and sort of what else is going on. It is bexx.ut. Next up, I have smoothie recipes, because something I'm getting into is my smoothies in the morning. So this is just something, if I don't know what to make, I can just sort of refer to this page and get some inspiration. After this, I've got my bucket list. This I'm hoping to carry on throughout all my sort of bullet journals, and it'll probably end up being about 20 pages long, because I know what I'm like. So on here I have put a couple that I've already done, just because they were previously on a bucket list and I've achieved that, so it's something great that I'd like to keep on here. So a couple of things like that is like I went cliff diving, I've ridden an elephant and that sort of thing. And then a couple others that I would like to do is sort of like go to one of those glowing beaches or ride a jet ski and that sort of thing. So that's all on there, and hopefully that's going to get very busy. My next page is probably my favourite page out of all of them here. I think it just looks really pretty. This is again another one I was influenced by a Pinterest post that actually my sister sent me. So it says, we travel not to escape life, but for life to not escape us. And then it has a little world map. So I don't know if you guys have seen the scratch maps that have been big on like the internet at the moment. It's similar to that, and then each country you've been to, you sort of colour in. So that's like that. It's not that full at the moment, but I'm hoping it can get quite busy. Maybe not by the end of this year, but hopefully over the next couple years, that'll be able to get coloured in quite a lot. And then one of my bucket list things is to visit every country. Obviously, I know that's not going to happen. There are a few that I can't even get to, sort of like North Korea and stuff like that, where it's a bit dodgy. So I have written them down. However, I know I'm not going to be able to get around all of them. I'm not even going to be able to afford to get around all of them. But at least I can see how far I've got to this goal. When I am thinking of sort of like when I'd like to go abroad, or I'm planning a holiday, I can look into here. I could be, where haven't I been and I want to go to. So this took forever to write out. And that's like a lot of pages long, and I've just highlighted the ones I've already been to. So that's it so far. There are a couple other sort of page ideas I'd like to put in here, like what I'm planning to pack to Reading, because I have no idea what to bring, a couple birthdays that I need to remember, and similar things like that. If you guys have any ideas of what I could put in, that would be amazing, because I love filling this out. So yeah, I hope this has maybe helped some of you with inspiration. It's maybe helped some of you understand what a bullet journal is, or it could have inspired you guys to start one of your own. But I personally love it. It's helped me sort of get in control of everything and keep my life sort of in check a little bit, because I was just kind of cruising through, not knowing what I was doing before. So if you enjoyed the video, click the subscribe button below to keep up with my content. Leave a comment and like if you would like to, or if there's anything obviously that you would like to mention about the video. If you could check out my new Instagram account, like I said before, it's gonna be updated with when I'm posting content. You can see sort of what I'm up to, and I'll probably do a couple polls on my story to see what sort of videos you guys would like out. But yeah, that was my bullet journal. I hope this was an interesting video for you guys. I'm not too sure what you will want to see just yet. But yeah, that would be great. I'll see you soon. Gonna wait for my dog to stop being loud. You done? No? Someone's calling me. It's like, can people stop calling me?